dancing to shovel wine from PreciousJuggalos. I've got nothing and everything on while he paints. He's the one of those fago drinkers, and I love traumatic juggle. Neurotic to the paintbrush, no doubt about it. Sometimes they give himself the creeps. His chat on YouTube is always getting. Sometimes my
Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the Juggalo Dungeon. My name is Shovel of Precious Juggalos. It's a Friday. Great to see you all here already.
Woo woo!
Good to have you all here. Still guessing grape. I don't know if you can hear the level of noise in the background of the Juggalo Dungeon, but it's a birthday celebration for one of my daughters today, and a bunch of her nerd friends are over here, and they're already loud. So that's exciting. Everybody's excited. So much excitement. You know, wow! What an exciting day. So I'm just going to hide down here and keep my head down and paint stuff and ignore the nerds and hang out with my nerds instead. Yeah, you're the creeps and weirdos. So, a little spade. That's nice. I like that, Taylor. Let's decide what flavor of Faygo I'm drinking today. Everyone should know because it's become a trend. It's become a tradition. It is Friday. Creeps and lurkers, not creeps and weirdos. That's what I meant to say. Anyway, it is Facebook Friday, so it's also Firework Friday, and it's also just generally Friday. It happens to be Friday. That's how days of the week work. Man, I think I've been inhaling some fumes. I've been painting with some enamel paints and using some paint thinner in an enclosed room, and yeah, I think I might have breathed a little bit too much of it. So it should be an extra fun episode today. Speaking of giving thumbs ups,
Very nice.
why don't we go ahead and give this stream a thumbs up? I'll do it for myself. I'll thumbs up my own stream. I ain't scared. Here it goes. Boom. It was that easy. Done. You can do it too. I believe in you. All right. Yeah, you know, I think I'll have my researchers check into that, Doc, but I believe you are correct. I believe tomorrow is Saturday. Woo. Taylor, I know how that is. Not much fumes, but you gotta constantly keep that thing oiled. The sewing machine, that is. My wife does some sewing. I do not. I did. Is that a toothbrush holder? Oh, yeah. Doc, great question. As I do not land it in the basket because my basket overfloweth with empty Faygos. So let's take our first Faygo break. Then we'll talk about what's on the desk today. Shall we? You're a toothbrush holder.
Faygo break! Faygo break! Someone put down the paint.
Oh, it's so good. I could just sit back and just enjoy it. Yeah, that's right. Sure did.
These
Sure
nuts. Got him! Got him!
I got him. So yeah, I said I've been down here painting. And I have been. I've been down here painting a little bit. If you follow me on the socials, you saw that I posted a video about some of the stuff that I I got from my wife yesterday. One of them was this little kitty cat. Little meow meow. Look at her. Look at her being all precious. Look at that. Little kitty cat. I'm pretty pleased with this. And I'm hoping to find more little kitty cats, and we'll just start making Juggalo cats all over the place. I think it's a winner. I think it's a great idea, and I think it's going to keep happening. So there's that. That's one thing I finished today. Yeah, my wife, so this was actually from my wife's personal collection. She says there's another one somewhere in the house, so there might be a Violent J that ends up going with this Kitty 2 Dope. I don't know. More than likely, this will probably sell immediately, so yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, anyway, I'm going to put that on the shelf now, where it's safe. And then the other thing I finished today before the episode, this little cherub toothbrush holder. I like to think that you could put plants in here. If you're one of those type of people with a green thumb that likes to grow plants, house plants and such, or if you're green otherwise, if you enjoy the green. Could also fit in there. And by green, I mean cash money. You just put the cash in there. So yeah, I think we all know what I'm talking about. You could keep a lot of things in here. You could, there's an Adam Sandler sketch from the old SNL days. I think some of you know what I'm referring to. The classic line would be referring to that space. Yeah, Army Doc knows what I'm talking about. Hey-o! So there's that cherub, which it's weird because it's identical to a cherub I've painted before. It's just got a weird box stuck into the back of it. So anyway, that's done. That'll be in the shop soon. Shelf is full. The shelf is full, Doc. Put it right there. I got so many projects. JR, you might be interested in this. Are you ready? Oh, JR. Oh, boy. JR. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So, JR, look at this guy. Who does this look like, huh? Who could this look like? Someone I think we're very familiar with. Yeah, it's a Dr. Beefcake. If you don't know, hey, Mikey, what's up? If you don't know, one of my early pieces was a very similar piece to this, except he was a handyman. So he has a saw in his hand and a toolbox. And yeah, so I posted this one, JR, and some of my Instagram followers suggested that maybe this could be a certain Dr. Juggalo that some of us know, the one and only Nick Bizarre. What do you think about that idea? I kind of like it. I think I've always loved Nick Bizarre's face paint. Full stop. Probably the best face paint out there in the Juggalo world. And if people don't agree with me, people are dumb, because that face paint on point, so good. So yeah, I think we might be making our own Juggalo doctor that we're all so fond of. We're gonna paint ourselves a Nick Bizarre, so look forward to that. It's gonna happen. Probably not today, but it's gonna happen soon. Let me set this aside. Oh! Thank you! Farts and Humanities! Happy Friday, everyone. Farts and Humanities, thank you for the subscribing. You are appreciated. You are you're suddenly my new favorite subscriber. Right, yes. Queef Sweats was my favorite. Farts and Humanities, just knocked Queef Sweats off of his high mountain. So shout out to you, farts and humanity. Ooh, boy. Right, Ronnie. So here's one last thing that my wife found for me yesterday. It's a little pair of little his and hers thing, little lady, little dude. I know. I want a vocal. Will it Juggalo? Which I should probably just record it myself. There's so many things, Doc. There's so many things. There's so many ideas. But I do love the Will It Juggalo thing. If you all follow me on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, the social medias, yeah, it's a little game I like to play. Hey, EC!
Woo woo!
So my brother, happy Friday, sir. So yeah, this will be something else I'll be working on. This will be with enamel paints as just like the cherub little storage cherub, the storage containing chair. I don't know what to call it. Yeah. So I'll have to put some fancy pants enamel paint on these. Those will be hopefully done soon. Hey, Tex!
Woo woo!
What's up? Oh, where can I put these? It will always Juggalo. It's true. Ooh, we're already up to 17. Look at that. Pops, I love that you keep track of that. Hey, you know what? Just because we're having a good time and everyone loves this button, and Horizon Black just showed up, let's hit everyone's favorite button. Are we all ready for this? Huh? We got the whole crew's here. Let's go.
Woo woo!
That was the wrong button. Totally the wrong button. Here's the correct button. Here we go.
Send them to the slaughterhouse!
Yeah. Oh, it's such a good button. I love that button. All right, so what are we working on? What are we doing today? Are we just here to goof off and chit-chat, push buttons, and heavily breathe into the microphone? No. No. We have better things to do. Oh, them fumes, I tell you what. Oh, did you hear that? Ooh, there's the piggy bank. Dang, boy. Ah, somebody open a window. You love pushing. Yeah, I've noticed that about you, EC. Or not EC, I'm sorry, Mikey. Ah. All right. So I did do a little extra painting off camera. Mikey, no, I was painting with enamels, which those have some fumes, and then right before I went live, I spilled a cap of paint thinner, and yeah, so there's definitely some mind-altering fumes in my very, very small enclosed space here. So yeah, happy Friday. Everything's fine though. Everything's fine. I'm just gonna sleep really good later. That's all. All right, let's paint stuff and quit being a big weirdo. Benjamin Bell, what's up, buddy?
Woo woo!
Oh, I feel like I'm up in the clouds. Let's just go ahead and take another Fago break. Let's just hit button.
Fago back! Someone put out a plate.
Oh. Oh, man. I do have a fan. Probably ought to turn that on, but it's so cold. Oh, we'll be all right. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. If I pass out, Doc knows my address. Doc can call the EMTs. Everything will be fine. Everything is fine. Remember that episode of Always Sunny when they're huffing Elmer's glue? Oh, Doc, that was for you. Here, let me twist the mic a little bit so it's away from my mouth. Yeah. How's that, Doc? There will be a lot of mouth breathing. My nose is stuffy. Ah, thank you, Ronnie. That's a good score. That's a good score. I feel good about that. Room to improve, but still indicates that I'm on the right track. It is Facebook Friday. That is correct. We are live on the Book of Faces right now at the same time as we are here on YouTube. The funny thing is, Facebook is about 5 seconds behind. So, all the fun we're having here, is, well, if you really like it a whole lot, click over to Facebook and you can relive that moment almost instantaneously. It's like an automatic instant replay. So anyway, hello Facebook, the Book of Faces. I still can't figure you out, but I appreciate that Facebook likes to give me money, so I'll just keep showing up because I like money. But yeah, Doc is correct. There is the ability to subscribe to me on Facebook for a nominal fee of 99 cents a month. And what that 99 cents a month gets you is early access to every piece that I paint. You get it 24 hours before anybody else. You get the opportunity to purchase, as well as the other subscribers. Also, you get yourself a discount code for 10% off. Oh, here we go. No, that wasn't as good. 10% off anything in my shop. And that code never ever expires. So it's not a one and done. It's a forever discount for subscribers only. So yeah, if you plan on buying anything from me, or you see something that you really like, and you want to have a snowball's chance in hell of getting it, I recommend subscribing to me on Facebook, because I'll be dadgummed if the stuff that I post in my shop doesn't sell almost immediately. Good, Taylor. I was going to suggest that the black spots are just the poisonous fumes, or perhaps leaking out of my dungeon somehow through the interwebs. Maybe you're getting a A little fumage yourself. Maybe. I don't know. Is that how science works? It should. Doc, get on that. If I'm going to be all doped up on paint thinner, I think everybody should be. Actually, let me take that back. Let me rescind that. Precious Juggalos in no way promotes the intentional inhaling of toxic fumes. Yeah, I'm doing a lot more gestures. I'm gesturing a lot. Wild gestures. Sorry, it's a side effect of the fumes. Wild gesturing. I think it said it on the can of paint thinner. Warning. Misuse of this can of noxious chemicals can lead to furtive hand gestures with no purpose. Because that's also what's going on. There's no reason for me to be doing all the things I'm doing. It's just kind of happening. So I'm not so sure where I am. Smell-o-vision indeed. Yeah, why don't we have that already, you know? Where's Elon Musk on that one? Smell-o-vision, man. I'm watching that Hardee's commercial. I want to smell that bacon. Please and thank you. I don't need your weird AI robots and the weird. Yeah. Yeah. You know, ultimately, I'm really not that guy anyway. I'm an extremely boring fellow. Which is probably why when I do, on the off chance, get exposed to something, I am extra susceptible. That's the word. I don't think it's that hard right now. Oh!
That's what she said.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely a square. I used to be very round. Wait, what? Is that how that works? Also, I shouldn't say I used to be very unsquare. Even when I wasn't square, when I was a wild and crazy guy, I wasn't that crazy. Oh, the round? My bad, Doc. It also, it doesn't really work very well because I'm also a lot more round than I used to be. The snowboarding video game? Wasn't that a video game? Man, now I'm getting a headache. I'm on the back end of the exposure now. That's no fun. Yep, there it is. That's a classic line. Yep. I need somebody to hold my hand and speak softly into my ear. I'm gonna crash. What purple do I want to paint this with? Because I feel like this is still too dark. Oh, yeah, I know about straight edge. Yeah, I know straight edge. Yep, yep.
Run.
Yep, that's a Doc joke right there. Oh, good. More guests just arrived. I may never leave the dungeon again. Okay. Oh, gosh. All right. Let's take another quick Fago break.
Fago break! Fago break! Someone put down the plate! Blood rush!
We always mocked the straight edge kids that were in our scene because there are 3 X's, right? 3. And boy, that third one they didn't really uphold very well. If you know, you know. A lighter shade of purple. Oh my word. Oh, the nerd. The nerd is very thick. Thick in the air right now. Yeah, hopefully Snickers is okay. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Yeah, Juggalos, are you guys Riff Raff fans? JR, what do you think of Riff Raff? That's still just not lightening up. Maybe I'll put a little me? Here, hold on. I'll turn the fan on, okay? Actually, let's go ahead. We'll do the map update, and while I'm updating the map, I'll plug this fan in. That'll start moving some air. It's a minefield of teenage nerds up there. I don't want to go up there, Doc. Don't make me go up there. But we will go here.
Now it's time for a map update, yeah, Doc knows. There's a pin, a hand, a pin onto every stage.
Yeah. Okay, let's where there I put my phone. Let me look up. Oh good, and now all the visitors are joining the Wi-Fi. That should make the stream extra exciting today. No dropped frames though. Look at that, JR. All right. So for the map update today, it's not going to be super exciting because what shipped out today were some gifts. There will be one new pin for a repeat customer that moved, so that'll be in a new spot. Who here knows where Cromwell, Indiana is? Huh? I don't. I've never heard of it. I have no idea. But we're gonna find out together. Cromwell. Oh, that's not how you spell that. It is by Buttermilk Point and Enchanted Hills. How about that? Buttermilk Point. Oh, it's not. Okay, yeah, it's not. Yeah. Right, yeah. It's not that far from the other one. Oh, the cables are all twisted around. All right, Indiana. Are we next to this one? Oh, jeez. I just ran into the camera. Is it next to that one? Is that the one? Yeah, out for me too. Gonna go with that. I think that's correct. Pretty sure that's right. Further up. I mean, I did put it up and to the right, not like JFK. Next, a friend of mine that happens to live in Round Rock, Texas. I don't remember where that one is either. Oh yeah, I forgot that one's on the map. That's easy. I need to make a that was easy button. And then finally, another oddball. Do we have a pin here already? Scottsburg, Indiana? I'm not so sure that we do. The one singular round rock that they found? Alright, let's see here. Why are they making it look like it's next to Cincinnati? That's not right. Scottsburg, Indiana. Okay, it is next to Louisville. Yeah. All right, so next to Louisville. I mean, relatively next to. Not literally next to Louisville. So anyway, there's our map update of the day. Put my phone away. Get us back here. All right, we're going to try to lighten up our purple paint. I'm going to add a little pink. Just a touch, just a skosh of some pink paint. Let's see what that does. All right, let's try that. Yeah, see, it's hard. Yep.
That's what she said.
It's hard. It's hard to snag one. Aw, Jay, are you graduating this year? Congratulations, buddy. But yeah, definitely hang out with us tonight. JR will be live streaming and playing some Fallout. Because not only is it Facebook Friday and Firework Friday with me, it's also Fallout Friday with JR. So let's have some Fallout fun. Ooh, yeah, that's good. I like that, Doc. I like that. That's a good shade of purple. I like it a lot. Gonna go ahead and venture a guess, but I may be incorrect. If Snickers isn't here, there is a good chance Snickers won't be streaming this evening, but if he does, look out for that too. So busy. Fridays are busy in our little community, our little beachfront community. Lots of activities, fun things to do, great people to hang out with. Better than inhaling fumes. Put that on a t-shirt. As he bumbles his way. We also get to watch him bumble his way through streaming software. That's my favorite part. That is what I keep coming back for. Technical difficulties, awkward blank screens, those are fun. And then just hanging out with JR while he's desperately trying to fix the things live in front of our very faces. Yeah, the void. Once you've stared directly into the void for an extended period, your life will never be the same. Nothing will satisfy quite the same. You will always feel a longing for the void. Ooh, Mikey, look at you. Look at you. Sneaking one past the goalie there. The YouTube automatic sensors. Ah, the deadlights. Oh, Mikey, that actually brings something up. Have you ever gone to look at the spook light, sir? Since you're down that way? I had an incident with the spook light, and it was crazy. It was very crazy. I'll wait for Mikey's response before I tell my story, though.
That's what she said.
Well, Mikey, you need to fix that, because that is a problem. If you're going to live in the Joplin area, you have got to go look at the spook light. Oh, dang. Glenn coming in hot. That's actually sweet, Glenn. And I'm jealous. We're talking about original lineup Soundgarden, yeah? No weird substitutes or anything? Can you guys hear that laughter? I don't think my brush was clean. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. All right, so you want to hear my spook light story? Even though that yes was... Oh. Gotcha. I for one love Soundgarden. Let's just go ahead and throw that out there because, you know, I was a teenager in the 90s, so I enjoyed all of that. But my spook light story, all right? You ready? So you can look it up. It is a thing, this phenomenon, and it's been It's been a urban legend or, something you tell around campfires. It's the spook lights, and they're outside of Joplin, Missouri. Lots of different background tales around it. Most of it's centering around mining, because mining is really the reason why Joplin even exists, and most of the surrounding communities. So anyway, what it effectively is there's a street in the middle of nowhere where if you park and look, hey, what's up, Spirit Hunter? If you look,
Woo woo!
if you look to the west, on the skyline, you'll see these weird lights that are just disconnected from anything and just kind of hover and move and change shape and size and color. And allegedly it's, the lanterns of miners that are lost or, whatever. Apparently, though, the tales go back to as far back as natives when they dominated the landscape. They had stories about the spook lights as well. So it's been a thing in human history for a long, long time. So my friends and I went to go look at the spook light one night, and I went there more than once. The first time I went there, I didn't see jack. It was just full of people just being loud and obnoxious, and it wasn't very enjoyable. So we got out of there. But I may have gone 3 times, but the one time that I had yes, there are teenagers. Yes. Teenagers being teenagers. So we went to go look at the spook light, and it's a couple of my buddies and a couple of young ladies, and it's in the country, so there's not like street lights. You're literally on a country road surrounded by pastures with cattle and some farmhouses and trees. It's nothing. It's in the middle of nowhere, just south of Joplin, Missouri. And anyway, nothing's really going on. We're kind of seeing some stuff way on the horizon of these lights, but it's the first time I'm really seeing them, and honestly, it's not that impressive. What it initially made me think of was somehow the headlights from a nearby highway, in my mind, were reflecting somehow or other, and it was just creating some kind of visual Doppler effect on the horizon, is what I was interpreting it as. So I had my doubts. So we're not really... Okay, perfect. Thank you, Doc. Thanks for that update. So my buddy and I, we're not really into it. The girls are not really enjoying it. So we decided to try to drive a little closer. And that's another thing. If you try to approach the lights disappear. That's, another part of the lore. So we decide that we're just going to go a little further down the road, not all the way to where we're seeing these weird lights. So we drive about a half mile towards the west, and then my buddy and I are like, you know what? I need to pee. So we hopped out of our car and walked a little up the road, and each of us went to a different side of the road. And I should add, my buddy's name was Stimpy, is what we called him. So Stimpy is on the north side of the road. I'm on the south side of the road. We're doing our thing, and I hear Stimpy say, "Hey, come over here. You need to look at this." And Stimpy being Stimpy, I thought Stimpy was, asking me to come look at his junk. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to see your junk. We live in the dorms together. I've seen it. not that exciting. He's like, no, dude, you need to come over here and look at this. So I wrap up my my urination, and I'm not really expecting anything great. I'm fully expecting Stimpy to just be trying to pull something over on me. But I walk over there, and he's just standing there, just kind of stuck in place, staring into this farmer's field. And I'm thinking, yes. yeah, I put my my big scoop back in the shed. So Stimpy's pointing into the field, and what he's pointing at, I can't really see because there's trees, and I literally like get right up on, like, against him where I'm looking right over his shoulder, and I see it. And it's the craziest, weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know how else to describe it other than an orb, a bright yellow ball of light orb that's about 6 feet in diameter, like across, 6 feet across, 6 feet tall, and just this sphere of light. And again, it's in a cattle pasture with trees, and it you know, there's nothing remarkable about the land, but it's I would say maybe a half mile into the pasture, and so Stimpy and I are both just kind of staring at this thing that makes zero sense to us. We can't, you know, when your brain just can't really conjure what exactly it's beholding because it ain't normal. So we stand there for a second, and then and we're not really saying anything. We're just in silence, just staring at the weirdness. And Stimpy just says the very brief words that any 20-something idiot would say to another 20-something idiot. Let's get it. So we jump the fence. We don't say anything to anybody that's in the party with us. We jump this fence. We run headlong into the field. No, just Stimpy. He had a weird voice. That's why I called him Stimpy. So we're running, just dead sprinting towards this giant orb of light. And like I said, it's about a half mile away, but this was back when I ran 12 miles a day, so a half mile was a sprint for me. So we're going full speed. We're both in really, really good shape. Yeah. I don't know what, we had zero plans. We didn't know what we were going to do when we got to it. Like, I don't tackle a ball of light. I don't know. So we're getting closer to it. And up until this point, it had been stationary, just sitting. But as we started to get closer, it started moving slowly, very slowly towards the west. And we're getting closer, and it's moving, and it's not changing speed. It's not altering speed. It's just floating. Like, there's no movement to it. It's just a steady float. And then it gets behind a stand of trees, and you can see the light through the trees, but it's obscured, and then just gone. Boom. Gone. Gone. And we get up to the stand of trees, and we're like, what? What in the world? That was a cow-sized ball of light floating through the air, like maybe 2 feet off the ground. And now it's just gone. We're looking for anything that this could have been. There's nothing there. It's just an empty field with trees. And so we linger for a few minutes. We're both trying to, like, gather what just happened, both of us are just like shaking our heads. Thank you, Doc. Shaking our heads and trying to explain what we were seeing to each other. And we had both seen the same thing. So then we started going back to the car to meet up with the girls and the rest of our group. And we're like, how do we explain this to them? And so, you know, we're both like, I don't know. It's just a giant sphere of light. So we get to them and we're like, you guys are never gonna believe what just happened to us. And everybody in the car said, yeah, you won't believe it either. It was weird. It was the craziest thing we've ever seen. And mind you, we ran to the north, into a field to the north. And the street that we're on or like country road that we're on goes straight east-west. And they were facing west the whole time. They said, yeah, the lights on the horizon just started flipping out. They were moving all fast and crazy while you guys were gone. What did you guys do? We're like, that's weird. So I don't know what happened, but it did. And that's the shovel Spooklight story for you. Enjoy. That was one of the weirdest situations I've ever been in my life. And I still don't understand what we saw. Don't really know how to describe it. It was strange. Been to Grove, Oklahoma. Yeah, you definitely want to check out the spook lights. Oh yeah, it's true. It's true, Doc. I don't necessarily want to. I don't have anywhere to be. But I have places I don't want to be right now. Yeah, so we might run a little late today. How about that? We might do some overtime. All right. I thought that date was familiar, Glenn. When you put that date in, or in the chat, I saw it and I thought, that seems like the tornado date. Thankfully, I wasn't in town for that. I had just started working in Kansas City, but my wife and kids were down there in Webb City. We used to live in Webb City. Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I missed a spot near the ear. Talking about right here. Yeah, I still have a lot of Joplin friends. And every single one of them have a story to tell from that tornado. It was terrible. I didn't know anything about it while it was happening. I was actually working in the jail at that time. And so, you know, it's a secure facility, so we didn't have our phones on the floor. And we didn't watch the news because, you know, some of the people in there their crimes were newsworthy, and so we couldn't show the news. So yeah, I didn't know that it had happened until I was clocking out. So then when I clocked out, obviously I completely panicked. Tried to call my wife. Couldn't reach her. I legitimately thought I had lost my entire family in that tornado. It's like 20 minutes of not knowing, and it was the worst. But I guess I should finish that because obviously I still have a wife and kids. As it turned out, after the storm had cleared, and the tornado didn't actually touch our house, so there's that. But when the storm had cleared, my wife went next door to check on our elderly neighbors, and she ended up staying with them and watching the news. And she left her phone at home, so she was blissfully unaware that I was desperately trying to reach her. But yeah, that's a terrible feeling. I can tell you that. Feeling like you've lost everything without having any ability to stop it. Yeah, Mikey, it's funny, or I guess not funny. Still visiting Joplin today, I get lost because I lived there for years, but it's just so different from what it looked like when I lived there that I get lost when I'm on the south end of town because it's all new buildings and some streets were changed after that, so it's weird. That's a good call, Glenn. Good call. Let's take a Fago break.
Fago break. Someone put down a plate.
Yeah, the Joplin tornado. Crazy stuff. Yeah, and that's kind of what ended up biting Joplin. Doc, was so many of us from the Midwest are so used to tornadoes that, you know, we'd sooner go out on the porch to see it than we would to the basement. Well, and they also don't have basements down there because of the mining. We would sooner go out to watch than we would shelter. And they had a ridiculous policy at the time where they would blow their sirens anytime an adjacent county blew their sirens. So yeah, they had a lot of yeah, that's why there aren't basements down there, Mikey, because of the mining. It's everything is so undermined and the water table is so shifted that you can't have basements in that area. So that's the fun fact of the day. Yeah, Southwest Missouri doesn't have basements because of mining. Also Southeast Kansas, Northwest Arkansas, Scandinavian, there it is. Yeah, mineral rights. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Mikey, same. I grew up here, so that's where I am right now. I'm in a basement. To me, everybody has a basement. So when I got down there and nobody had a basement, I thought, why? Like, what's under your house? Everybody has crawl spaces. All right, Pops. We'll see you. We'll see you later at JR stream.
Woo woo!
How about that? How about that? Oh, actually, Doc, I just thought about something. I can't stay too late. Oh yeah, the shelter business blew up in Joplin after the tornado. Everybody bought shelters. Before the tornado, buying a shelter was a joke. But yeah, Doc, I can't stay too late. I forgot I have to set up the home theater for my daughter. They're doing a marathon of Lord of the Rings, the extended editions. Does Canada have basements, Ronnie? Exactly, Doc, yeah. The funny thing is, this is what she did with her party last year. Some of the attendants this year were at that party. So, but they're all down for it. So there's another informative. See, we're all learning things today. Canada, they do have basements. Yeah, I was here. I helped fill sandbags. I was in high school. Good tip there, Doc. That's another one. If the link don't work, click on open in app, suckers. All right. Do I feel like painting anymore? Not really. It's not complete yet, though. I still want to paint something that says, you know, what? What? When did that happen? Oh, dang, dude. What the heck? Yes. Yeah, filling sandbags. What a fun thing to do. And really, I think the only reason why I did it was because the National Guard was doing it too, so it was just fun to be working with them. Anyway, I was gonna say, this still isn't done yet. I want to do something on here, some kind of phrasing about how this is a gathering fund or something gathering related on the piggy bank. But as I just pull my brush head off the brush handle. So here we are. This is current progress on our gathering piggy bank. It's coming. It's definitely got the color scheme that I've wanted. Still not done yet, but it's getting there. And good news, gang, my mom found me 3 more, so we might be in piggy bank land for a while on this stream. Probably not, though. I'll probably do this one on stream and no others, because it's boring. It's boring to see the same thing over and over. Yeah, Juggalo Gathering or Bust. That's probably a good one because, you know, you gotta bust open the piggy bank. Except you don't. There is a plug. But yeah, that kind of fits the scheme. But yes. I mean, I guess it's possible to get busted at the gathering. Yeah. Ooh, that was decent. Let's take one more Fago break, and then we'll wrap it up. How about that?
Fago back! Fago back! Someone put down the plate. Blood rush!
Also, don't forget.
Very nice.
Give this old stream a good thumbs up if you could. I would appreciate that. That would be great. Yeah, look at that. It worked that time. Put your money in here or else. Yeah. So yeah, that's the stream for today. Will I be streaming tomorrow? More than likely. It will probably happen. Will I work on the piggy bank? I don't know. Lots of irons in the fire. We might work on something else. You'll have to show up. And the best way to know that I'm streaming, turn on the notification bell in YouTube. So it'll tell you, hopefully, if it's working correctly. A lot of times it doesn't work. Thank you, YouTube. But, yeah. Love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I stream here on YouTube every Monday through Friday, 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you don't see me this weekend, I'll definitely be back this Monday. Yeah, love you guys. Don't do anything stupid, and have a great weekend.
It's another Juggalos piece done in this beautiful dungeon. Shovels day for another masterpiece done. Would you be back tomorrow? Could you be back tomorrow? Much clown love to everyone, and goodbye till we come back again. Could we come back again? Woo, woo, woo.
Wait, is that theme music? Credits? What are you guys doing? Why are you here? The show's over. Get out of my dungeon, you bunch of weirdos.